Chief Ademola sat in his bed as his private nurse Adeline was setting him up for the night. He was in a hurry to perfect his will with his lawyers. His greatest wish is to have his vast wealth remain in his family after he is gone. He wondered about the vanity of his life, a life of struggles, sacrifices, and secrets. So much wealth, so much strife, so little time. The secrets of his desperate younger years are back to haunt him, and any moment from now it could all be over. Meanwhile, Diola was thinking within herself that her dad, Chief Ademola, was hiding a lot of information from his children. She felt that he did not tell them everything.
My old man is dying and still couldn't open up fully to us, his own children. There is a lot to find out, and I will get to the bottom of this.
So Diola decided to start her investigative journey by first being sure of her paternity, that is, knowing for sure who her biological father was. She called Chisimdi, her biotech friend. She wanted Chisimdi to come up with a DNA match for her.
I really don't think it's a good idea, Diola.
Maybe you should avoid rocking the boat too hard at a time like this. I hope Chief is your biological father. But what if it turns out he is not?
Then I would like to know who is my biological father.
You're crazy, babe. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Tunde was furious and confused all at once. His whole life appeared to be spinning out of control. Suddenly his private phone rang, and it was the most unlikely caller, Victor Olu Fernandez. Victor Olu Fernandez is Chief Ademola's bitter rival, and their unending battles had taken different dangerous dimensions over the years.
Tunde, it is a good thing that you have picked my call at last.
There is a very important and urgent need for us to meet and discuss.
You know that's not legally possible. We may only communicate through official channels or else through our lawyers.
Lawyers. Well, it didn't make any sense for us to meet before.
But right now, even you know we have no other choice but to meet.
I promise you it is for your own good.
So we meet tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. La Marina Beach Resort.
What does Chief Ademola's most bitter rival have to say? Is it a good idea for Tunde to cross a legal line and have any kind of meeting with Victor Olu Fernandez? But could anything ever happen that would be much worse than all Tunde had already been through in the last few hours? Meanwhile, the results of Diola's DNA matching test is finally ready. Chisimdi called to give her the information, asterisk.
Diola? I don't think it's a good idea to discuss this on the phone.
Chisimdi, please, I am all ears.
Are you sure you want to hear this right now?
Seriously? Tell me.
I ran it 3 different times, it all came out the same.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is crazy, but you are actually the biological daughter of your dad's worst business rival.
Victor Olu Fernandez?
Diola wasn't a shock. The room began to spin around her. But Victor Olu Fernandez of Coppolis Group is Chief Ademola's arch-rival. How could this be? Is this even possible? What is really going on here? Meanwhile, Yinka had gone to meet Shadi, the family's loyal housekeeper. He seemed to have an agenda of his own.
Shadi? I know you have a lot of information about my family. I think it is in the best interest of everyone that you keep it to yourself.
But Yinka, would you like me to assume that you are threatening me?
No. I am only advising you. Here is a check in your name for $120,000 for your silence.
Yinka, are you trying to bribe me or what?
This is merely an inconvenience allowance. It is for your troubles and to guarantee your silence.
I am sorry. I shall not be able to accept that.
Well, I insist.
Yinka dropped the check on the counter and turned to leave the kitchen. But then he turned around one last time.
And may I add that, I am aware of your younger sister in Cameroon. Let's just say, the boy staying with your sister is very precious to you. And we don't want anything to happen to your sister and that lovely boy. Do we?
Shadi was shocked. Not because Yinka knew about her sister in Cameroon or that a boy lives in the custody of her sister. Shadi was worried whether Yinka knew who that boy really was. She will have to make moves quickly before the true identity of that boy and everything else connected to that identity puts everyone in a dangerous situation. Shadi was so seriously shaken by Yinka's unexpected and rude encounter that she broke down in tears. Is the sudden turn of events in the Ademola family bringing out the worst in everyone? Tunde sat at a reserved VIP table at La Marina.
Hey Tunde, you look ruffled. Has your dad finally shown you his true color?
Mr. Victor, I am sure we're not here for personal talks. Please let's get straight to business. What is this meeting about?
Tunde, should I be the one to tell you that personal and business matters have finally mixed into each other at this point? Our business is very personal right now.
Tunde remained quiet as he tried to take it all in.
Tunde, I know you're not appreciated enough at Ademola Incorporated. I have reasons to doubt you have any future in that enterprise. And I believe you now understand why I feel that way.
Tunde was stunned but kept his calm composure. What did Victor know about the latest happenings in the Ademola Inc? How did he get a wind of his troubles within such a short notice?
Tunde, you are one of the brightest minds in this industry. My people want you on the Coples Group board. We are offering you shares, position and leadership. You have a bright and secure future here.
Tunde remained quiet as he tried to take it all in. His business mind was trying to piece together 100 different pieces of information. Many things are beginning to make sense to him now. And at the right time, he will pull his own card.
Go and think about this offer and let me know. But whatever you decide, make it quick. Business waits for nobody.
Moments later, Diola burst in on Shadi, who quickly wiped the tears from her own eyes.
Shadi, what do you know about this?
About what?
Shadi was both dazed and confused. But Diola was not in a patient mood.
This.
Diola showed Shadi the DNA results on her phone. At first, Shadi pretended to be dismissive and trivialized the results.
Where did you get this nonsense?
Shadi, this is not nonsense. It is accurate science.
Oh dear.
Shadi then revealed to Diola that Victor and Chief Ademola were best of friends from childhood.
They grew up together and did business together. They ran errands for some really bad people in their early years and were involved in some shady deals. But at some point, the love of a woman came between them. Since she only loved one of them, the other made her disappear forever. They have been bitter enemies ever since.
Does Dad know about my true paternity?
It's hard for me to say. But you shouldn't have gone this far. You don't need to get yourself into all this DNA drama. I think Chief would prefer to keep it that way, that you are his only daughter.
Ignorance is bliss. Right? Please tell me the truth. Under what circumstances did my mom pass away?
It was cancer. Oh darling. Please don't think what you're thinking. She fought hard but lost. Chief loved your mother dearly.
I must confront Chief about this.
Sade blocked the door to prevent Diola from going out in anger. She cautioned Diola against confronting Chief Ademola.
It's best you pretend to be ignorant. Especially to Chief Yinka and Victor. Maybe you should talk to Tunde. He would be in a better position to understand.
Tunde?
Diola,
Please, I need to see you. It's urgent.
are you okay?
Where can I meet you?
Can you come over to my home office?
Yinka has decided to take advantage of Chief Ademola's sickness and exploit the DNA result which revealed that Tunde was not Chief Ademola's biological son. He presented photographs of Tunde's meeting with Victor to Chief Ademola.
Dad, see what we found.
Chief Ademola looked at the photographs and, after a thoughtful sigh, turned to Yinka.
Yinka, where did you get these photographs?
My sources are very meticulous. Especially now that the future of our business empire is at stake. You know we have to be very careful of who we surround ourselves with.
Yinka, oh dear. I am so disappointed in you.
What? Why?
This should have been a really good time for all of you, my children, to hold each other and support one another as you navigate this storm as a family. But look at you, sabotaging one another. Pathetic.
Yinka was both shocked and angered by Chief Ademola's response. It wasn't what he expected to hear at all.
But Tunde is not your real son. See, he is already making treacherous moves against Ademola Incorporated. Dad, my dad. Can't you see? Victor Olu Fernandez is coming for us, and he has a betrayer inside our camp already. Tunde? That son of God knows who.
Yinka, you are young and hot-headed. What an old man can see while sitting down, a child, even when perched at the top of an Iroko tree, cannot see it. I have been beating Victor at this game long before you came to this world. And I will still defeat Victor long after I am gone to the great beyond.
Dad, but...
Yinka, everything is going according to my own plans. My only problem at this time is your foolishness and blind ambition.
Yinka was dumbfounded.
I would like to sleep now. Call my private nurse in for my nightly medications.
Yinka walked out of Chief Ademola's bedroom furious and angry. Meanwhile, in the privacy of Tunde's home office, Diola showed Tunde her DNA test results.
Oh dear. Why did you have to do this? Damn. You should have let sleeping dogs lie.
No. After seeing how Dad humiliated you, I felt the need to know for myself.
This is totally messed up, Diola.
Yes, it is.
You went as far as confirming your biological father? What were you even thinking?
Oh. I'm an idiot.
Tunde and Diola sat in silence, pondering how their entire lives could take a sudden shift in such a small time.
Tunde? Is Dad playing us? What is he doing to us? You? Me? Yinka? I think Yinka needs to be sure of his paternity too.
Leave Yinka out of this. The boy is making some greedy moves. But I will show him who owns this chessboard.
Oh. Everything is so upside down right now.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but can you believe that I actually just met with Victor Olu Fernandez tonight?
What? How? Why? That's dangerous, you know?
He was trying to offer me a seat on the Capless Group board along with shares and a top position.
That is just terrible. These men are devils.
Victor seems to know about Dad's sickness and the recent DNA revelation.
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? The timing, the audacity. Victor has an ear in the inner circle of Ademla Incorporated. I only need to find out who they are.
This is just unbelievable. I mean, is any of these even really happening, for real?
Diola, we need to put ourselves together. We have been thrown into the center of a dark and deadly game. And we must find a way to beat them at their own match.
So, Tunde, what's your plan?
Diola, if you want to know my plans, then keep your eyes open. Some things are best executed rather than spoken.
One could only wonder what Tunde's plans were and how they would unfold. What would Yinka do next in his desperate bid to inherit Chief's wealth? Who is this boy in Cameroon with Shadi's sister? How would Diola's life be affected going forward, with the knowledge that she carries the blood of her dad's bitterest enemy? How would all this conflicting revelation affect who finally inherits Chief Ademla's vast wealth? What is Victor Olu Fernandez trying to achieve by bringing the battlefield closer to the Ademla camp? What exactly is Chief Ademla's next big move before he passes away? Find the answers in the next episodes of this story.